What's up, guys? So, my name's Will, and I've had the sort of fortune, you could say, of playing League of Legends for the entire summer. Almost like a child's dream, you could say. And, like, sure, give or take, I had to take out trash and do minor, minor household chores, but whether you like it or not, um, for the entire summer, almost 3 solid months, I literally did nothing but whatever I wanted to. And because I didn't really have much to do, I played League of Legends for quite a few hours every day. And I just want to sort of give you my experiences on the matter, because I know most of you viewers out there probably never really will ever get this experience, and some of you guys might be thinking it's like a fantasy, no chores, no nothing, just video games all day. And this is truly something that I've done. Like I literally had no real obligations whatsoever. Food, shelter, everything was provided for me. And yeah, I mean, I had a bathroom right next door, and literally everything you could think of was provided for me. And so, I mean, I just have to say it's not like you seem. I mean, there's obviously sort of League of Legends professional players and streamers who really enjoy what they do, and it's quite similar to what I've experienced. But for me, I feel like it might be better because I'm not under this pressure to sort of like train and practice and get better consistently every day. And so many days I could just play simply for the fun of playing. And I'm just gonna lay it out to you guys. It wasn't the best experience. I got very depressed at times and very bored of the game, and I guess it just wasn't fulfilling. There was other stuff in my life that I wanted sorted, and you know, this game wasn't really helping in any way. There was, you know, just lack of friends and just lack of a lifestyle, a social life, and most importantly, lack of any sort of like life outside of the game hurt me. And I think that the biggest thing was this sort of depression it was always nagging at me, but I really couldn't pinpoint exactly what it was. I guess I finally pinpointed it to like lack of girls in my life. And yeah, it was quite simply something that it was always there. And I don't know, I don't know what to say. It was just always there, and I tried to pinpoint it, and I guess you could say it was lack of girls. But I tried to imagine myself with girls or with friends, and I was trying to think, would that have actually made me happy? Because I in my little bit of off time, when I'm not playing, I got into like philosophy and like self-help and self-improvement, and these were things that were nagging at me. It was like, what exactly makes you happy? And one of the things I sort of discovered was, maybe you might think girls or friends will make you happy, but maybe you'll get them and you won't be happy. Maybe there's a deeper issue. And I think that'll apply for like girls in your life. Like being single, I don't think that in itself should make you depressed. But I think friends is an important thing that you can't really apply for that. And obviously it can't hurt to have like girls in your lifestyle, but it can hurt you. It can hurt you if your lifestyle isn't good. before you bring in girls in your life. And so I mean, that was my life. League of Legends, very apparently it's technically the most played game ever, uh, in terms of like total games and total hours played by the players around the world. The most played video game of all time, apparently. And you know, I got bored of it at times, but as always, I would always come back to it because it was interesting. It was just, after hours every day, it just got very tedious and boring at times. And I was just so scared of getting addicted or falling into any other game that I restrained myself from buying anything else, an Xbox, a PS3, or any of the games that come with it, like Call of Duty, Halo, etc., etc. And you know, obviously I sort of tried a few. You know, I couldn't restrain myself completely, so I bought some games like Modern, what's it called, Battlefield 3, Medal of Honor, Dead Space, etc., etc., as well as the trial versions of Diablo 3, StarCraft, World of Warcraft, etc., etc. And it was just like, sure, they were fun, but maybe it was because I was restraining myself from getting too into them, or maybe it was just because I had gone through the whole years of RuneScape phase, and World of Warcraft was just like the same sort of thing with the grinding and stuff like that. But the point was, I just wasn't feeling it at the end of the day. It was just like, it was very sad, but I was just sad. I was just kind of depressed. And I don't think video games in itself will make you depressed unless you let them consume you like so. And it seems like a paradise to many, and it can be if you have like the rest of your life sorted and satisfied. But quite honestly, like, for me, it was just like, it was sort of consuming my life more than helping it. And because it was consuming it, like, the rest of my life sort of fell apart. And I wasn't exercising, I wasn't eating properly, I wasn't really sort of working on the things that was making me depressed. And yeah, that's all I want to say. And here I am. I still love the game. I still love League of Legends. I still love playing it. I just don't know about, I don't know about it anymore. So that's what I have to say. And yeah, I think that it's definitely like a balance you have to have. You can have your life sorted and then still play the game properly. And I know people who seem to have their lives in order. They definitely have never played as much as me, or for as many hours like straight through. Like, they've probably never gone like 8 hours straight through, and yet they're diamond and they have their life sorted. Whereas me, I've played like 3,000 games of ranked Q. I'm still silver 1, probably because I've never settled on a single champion, and I have like a 100 champion pool. But I'm still silver 1 in the ranking system. And yeah, I've gone for, it's not just this summer, like I've been playing like every sort of break. Like my school, my college, we have sort of 2-month long winter breaks and 3-month long summer breaks. And so every one of these breaks, it'd be sort of the same sort of thing. And here I am still silver. So I guess the moral is, sure, you can make the excuse that it's talent and that's why this guy is so much better, but quite honestly, it's down to just getting your life in order. Had I just treated the game like this guy, and he's not the only one, there's other examples I've seen where, you know, people they stick with one champion, they improve on that champion, and they can devote like a very small amount of time to the game and improve to a level of diamond very quickly while still having a lot of other stuff that they're doing in their life. And I guess it's just playing smart, which I guess I chose not to do because I just loved so many champions and I didn't want to stick to one. So that's it for that. And I don't know, I guess you could say it sucks, but there you have it. Thanks for watching, and as always, like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys later, and peace.